Hello guys, it's the boy Comer from the Fools at Work, hashtag Fools Army, and I'm with my brother again, and welcome to the second episode of Football Weekly. Now the first thing we're going to be talking about, Moyes is out finally. Last week we were talking about if he's the right man for the job, and it looks like he isn't. So first of all, Giggs is the temporary replacement for Moyes. Guardiola told Man United there's no chance of him coming. Gary Lineker quotes Mourinho could only follow Sir Alex Ferguson. United are in crisis. So what's your take on that?
I personally think he should not have got sacked, because I did like the guy, but United obviously and the fans, no one liked him, and he didn't really do a good job anyway.
Now the favourite for the job is actually Van Gaal, the Netherlands manager. He says he's very keen on the United job. Man U are considering Pellegrini and Klopp, the Borussia Dortmund manager, but he doesn't want the job really. Who do you think is the best manager?
Well, I wouldn't go for any of them. My personal choice would be the Everton manager, Roberto Martinez, just because I like the style of football he plays, and I think it'd suit a better team like United.
So Man United are saying that Giggs is not going to be the permanent manager because he's not experienced, and they want someone more experienced for the job. Do you think he's the good man for the job for now as the interim manager?
It depends how good he does, really, because he's just done his badges and he's still a player. He's got no experience in managing, but I think Nicky Butt does have a little bit who's going to be alongside with him. So I think it just depends how he goes, and I think the fans love him anyway. So if he does any good, he might be offered the job.
So the overall record for United this season so far is they've played 51 games. They've won 27, drew 9 and lost 15. The win percentage is 52.9%. And some of the records that David Moyes has beaten for United includes worst home record since 1978, lowest points in the Premier League era, which is 57. So today is Tuesday, and it's Champions League, Atletico versus Chelsea and Bayern Munich versus Madrid tomorrow. So my look on that is I think Chelsea are going to go through to the final, and Bayern Munich.
Well, today is Atletico against Chelsea, and I think Atletico will come victorious. I reckon Atletico Madrid will beat Chelsea today.
Courtois is allowed to play.
He is?
Yeah.
Says who?
He's allowed to play because UEFA are gonna pose a fine on Chelsea if they don't let him play. That's what I heard.
I'm just bringing something up, trying to find out. Then I do have the teams up then. Okay, I've got the teams up of today's Champions League match, and the proposed team so far for Atletico Madrid is Courtois in goals, Juan Fran right back, Miranda and Godin centre backs, Felipe Luis left back, I think it's Raúl Garcia right mid, Gabi and Suarez centre mids, Koke left mid, Diego Costa in strike. And the Chelsea team, checking goals, Azpilicueta, Cahill, Terry Cole, Mikel Luis and Lampard in the middle, Ramirez, Torres and Willian up front.
Let's talk about Torres for a second there. What do you think the welcome will be at Atletico Madrid? Some rumours are that he's going to go there next season. What's your take on that?
Well, this is his old club where he grew up, and before he moved to Liverpool. It's going to be an emotional night for him, but he's leading the line for Chelsea. He's got to do his job, even though Mourinho called all the strikers fake a couple of weeks ago.
He still defends his relationship with Mourinho as it's a good relationship. There's nothing wrong with it. Do you think that's a lie, or?
Don't know about the relationship, but he's definitely not going to be the next season the way Mourinho came out with it. He's going to look for an overhaul of his team.
And what about Bayern Munich versus Madrid tomorrow?
Playing in Spain, so Bernabeu. So I think it's going to be a test for this Bayern team to come up against Real Madrid. Obviously Guardiola's been there before with Barcelona. I think he'll do alright, but it's going to be a close game.
So we talked about Man United before, but they're not the only team in the Premier League. The title race continues, but Liverpool are 5 points ahead of Chelsea, and Man City do have one game in hand, but even if they win, they won't be on the top. I think now Liverpool are going to win the title, and I'm sure you think that as well.
It's Liverpool's to lose. They're the clear favourites right now. They just got to beat Chelsea on Sunday, and then it's theirs to lose Stoke, and I think it's Hull or someone they're playing. But yeah, it's theirs to lose. If they mess it up now, they've ruined the biggest chance of their life.
Now Arsenal have gone to the FA Cup final now, and
hope to lose.
and they're going to play Hull City. They are at 4th position now. Things are looking good ahead of them. They are on top of Everton again. So what's going to happen with them? Are they going to be in the Champions League?
Isn't it just 1 point though? Isn't it just 1 point?
It's 1 point, but they are actually ahead of them.
I think Arsenal will slip up and Everton will capitalise. I think it's Everton's 4th place.
So if
I just hope Arsenal get 5th.
If Roberto Martinez is able to keep Everton at 4th place and get them the Champions League that they want next season, is he going to stay or is he going to go to Man?
No, of course he's going to stay, but I don't even think United want him. Maybe it's just my opinion, but I think he will stay definitely if no one else comes running.
And let's move on to the final piece of the show, Scouting Sensations, which we did last week as well. So it's scouting_s on twitter.com, and here we go.
Okay, well, as we're moving on to the Scouting Sensations, we're better to start than tonight's Champions League. So in goal we have Thibaut Courtois, who is a Scouting Sensation. And for the Chelsea team, we have no one, but Aske is on the bench, who is a Scouting Sensation, and Nathan Aka, who I don't know if you guys have heard of him, as a centre-back from the Holland. But what I want to focus on is a player from the Serie A. Goalkeeper who has just recently joined this elite list goes by the name of Simeone Scuffi. He is an Italian goalkeeper, plays for Udinese at the moment. He's been brought in because I think it was a couple of injuries to the main goalie. I think it was Handanovic, but he has played really well and managed. He's a great shot stopper. You just should have a look at him. He's really amazing, and I wouldn't be surprised if you see him in the Italian World Cup team. Some Italian goalkeeping icon Dino Zoff has revealed that he would not take Simeone Scuffi to the World Cup. This was about 3 days ago he said this, but this keeper will go places. I'm telling you now. You heard it here first. Simeone Scuffi, Italian goalie. He's 17 years old.
17 years old.
And he's playing in the first team for Udinese in the Serie A. Keep an eye on him. Another thing about Simeone Scuffi is Arsenal and Juventus are eyeing him up already, so he could be coming to a club near you very soon.
Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to tune in next week for the 3rd episode of Football Weekly, the podcast show all about football. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you want to stay up to date with us. And who do you think is going to take over Man United in the future? Make sure to comment below. It's been your boy Como from TheFoolsAtWork. #FoolsArmy.
Yalla Bismillah.
Peace.